welcome to Garden Fork. Today we're going to make pizza, which I've never made before. But I just got this book called Artisan Bread in 5 Minutes a Day, which I was inspired from the Alexandra Cook's blog, which we talked about on Garden Fork Radio this week or last week. But anyway, it's a very simple way to make bread, kind of like the no-knead bread, but it takes it a step farther. And I thought, why don't we try and make pizza with this bread starter they have? And sure enough, they've got a chapter in here about making pizza. So, let's go. This is the, I don't know what they call it, the starter dough or something. But basically, you take a bunch of flour and some yeast and some salt and water, and you throw it in a big container like this, mix it up, and put it in the refrigerator. Well, no, you let it sit out for 2 hours to kind of, the yeast kicks in, and then you can keep this in the refrigerator for the next 14 days, and then you can lop off parts of this dough and make great breads and pizzas. So we're going to make some breads as well with this.
Your plugged-in refrigerator.
Right. So we made the Tasting Lab parody from the America's Test Kitchen. Now I'm a big fan of cave-aged cheeses because, you know, I have my own cheese aging cave. So what do you think? And our refrigerator makes a lot of noise, so I turned off the refrigerator while we were recording the video, and then we left and we went
for 2 weeks.
And
we left.
We went to New York for 2 weeks, and I forgot to turn the refrigerator back on. So all our food in the fridge and the freezer was gone. I really like this book. We're going to make the bread as well in a video, but I wanted to start out making this. And let's go. I've never done this before, but we're going to try this.
You look so organized over there.
Yeah, it's like a regular cooking show today. The key to making pizza, though, and these guys say it, Jeff Hertzberg and Zoe Francois, is to be prepared. So we're going to be prepared in making our pizza. All right?
All right.
So we take some flour, and it says put some flour over the top of that, and you flour your hands as well. This is our pastry scraper or bread dough scraper from The Brooklyn Kitchen, thebrooklyn.kitchen.com. Very nice people. So you just kind of, I think I need more than that.
How many pizzas do you think you're making?
I don't know, I thought we'd try and make 3 pizzas tonight. You know, we've never done this before, so. So you take this and you fold it under like this into a ball so it's smooth on the top, and underneath is all the loose ends. This feels great, by the way. Okay, we flour our board. And we put this here. Oh, I think there's going to be too much for one, but we'll try it. So you want to get this to be 1/8 inch thick. It really springs back.
Do you know what 1/8 inch is?
Roughly. I'm going to let that rest for a little bit because the book said you sometimes the dough needs just to relax for a few minutes. But let me show you some of the innovative things we've done for making pizzas tonight. So a couple things we have to do. One thing, you need a pizza stone. Now they're also called bread stones. I think it's, you know, a baking stone. But it's basically a piece of unglazed ceramic tile. So if you have any terracotta tiles, you know, those little square terracotta tiles, you can use 4 or 6 of those in your oven as well. The question there is whether they have any, are tainted with lead at all, and you have to test for that with a little lead strip. But that's what I've heard. I couldn't find any terracotta tiles at any of the stores, but I did find a pizza stone that fits our oven. This is the problem with our oven is it's small. But in here is a pizza stone.
Wow.
And also is an oven thermometer, which is very important there. And that's at 500 degrees right now, which is perfect. So the stone has been heating up for 20 minutes. So preheat your stone for 20 minutes. Sounds kind of weird. And you have to have a pizza peel or a bread peel.
What?
Let me show you. It's the thing to slide the bread or pizza onto the stone with.
A peel?
It's called a peel. P-E-E-L. And those things are $30 a piece. So being Garden Fork here, we made one. This is our pizza peel.
I thought it was a for sale sign.
Yeah. No, I took this is a 1/4 inch, 2 foot by 2 foot piece of oak covered plywood.
Not toxic.
And I sanded an edge onto it here. I sanded this edge on.
Look at that.
And then I screwed and glued a piece of 1 by 2 onto it.
The label's still on it.
The label's still on it,
Is
yeah.
it gonna cook?
No. But this is great. I mean, this is, you know, in the store, it wasn't really a fancy store. It's one of those cooking and bath stores. $30 for a pizza peel, and I thought, well, I have scrap lumber downstairs, so I just made this. So, we'll put the pizza in and slide it out. All right?
Like a professional.
Yeah, like a professional. Okay, let's see how we're doing here with our crust. Cornmeal, we're using cornmeal as kind of like a bunch of little ball bearings, essentially. It allows the pizza to slide off the peel and onto the stone. So we liberally put cornmeal on here. We're going to bring the dough from this board onto the peel here,
Cutting board.
which I think I can just
Whee!
go like that.
Perfect.
All right, now you have to work quickly because you don't want this to sit on the peel too long.
Why?
And I don't have any utensils. So we're gonna add olive oil to the top of the dough, and then we're gonna put our ingredients on, and it'll have kind of like an olive oily dough taste. All right. I just made a quick tomato sauce. Pizza sauces are usually kind of sweet. This one isn't. But this is in the kind of the style of, I don't know if in Brooklyn you've been to Franny's. I made some caramelized onions.
Can't go wrong there.
No.
Liberally douse.
These are the cheeses left over from the Tasting Lab, our Chris Kimball parody. That went over really well. Chris Kimball loved it, and I got a couple of nice emails from people that work there, and we've been invited to go to America's Test Kitchen and get a tour. So we're gonna go to Boston soon. Fresh mozzarella or smoked mozzarella? I vote for the fresh. All right, let's see what happens here. Wow, look at that, that worked.
It peeled beautifully.
Okay, do you see how the cornmeal is burning very quickly? So you want to turn on your exhaust fan. Look at that, it's melting already. 500 degrees.
How long?
I don't know, 8 minutes.
I don't know. Oh, Mama, Marty.
It's really neat and bubbly in here. I mean, in the oven. So, look at that. Isn't that great? Okay, the trick here is to kind of quickly slide this under. Pull it out. Look at that. It smells great. This is great. I think the crust on this one is a little too thick, but it puffed up really nice. That's beautiful. And I like, because I put the cherry tomatoes, I halved them, and I want them to kind of like burst a little. I figured with the high heat it would do that, and it's worked really well. This looks like something that would come from one of those fancy restaurants. So. Our neighbors just came. Nice, huh?
We're always the neighbors. What do we need a shot glass for?
Wine?
Don't drink wine out of a shot glass.
Our neighbors are here and they're drinking all our wine, so.
Aww.
Oh.
Nice crust. This is the first pizza. This is really good. All right, there you go. GardenFork.tv. Come to our site, sign up for our newsletter, listen to Garden Fork Radio, and make pizza.